Welcome everybody to the Den of Horror, where either I give horror news or I review a horror movie, scary movie, whatever. On today, we're going to talk about the new Halloween movie that's coming out this year, 2018. There isn't much known about the new Halloween, except for the fact that it takes place 40 years after the original. No one actually really knows if it takes place directly from the very first one, or does it take place from the second one. I know it ignores everything from 3 on, the Rob Zombie reboots and everything. So it's bringing back Jamie Lee Curtis for it and everything, but it's just like no one really knows and we still have yet to get a trailer for this movie. First impressions from the screening of the movie or whatever, or the trailer, or I think it was a screening of the movie from what I read, was that it was not very good, and it just, I don't know if I think it was reported it was false news, but I mean, it kind of makes you worry, and it's just, I'm a big Halloween fan, big Michael Myers fan, and I love the series. I love, there is a bunch of them in there that I don't care for. I will later review the entire Halloween series as it probably gets closer to Halloween. But, not much is known except for the fact it takes place 40 years later, and Jamie Lee Curtis is basically coming back. We are still waiting for that trailer. And until that trailer releases, that's when I'll probably do a first look episode on it. My first initial impressions of it, I'm happy that we're getting another Halloween movie with Michael Myers. Like I said, big fan. To be honest, I miss the 80s. I miss the 80s when it was every year you had a Freddy, you had a Jason, you had a Halloween movie. Nowadays, it takes fucking years before you get them. And I miss those slasher movie, the slasher type, these type movies, and I wish they would do more of them these days. But of these, I would love to see these characters in those scenarios. Having a new Halloween every year. There was so much potential that they could even do with it, because he was, at one point he was chasing her, and then he was going after her daughter, Jamie in 4 and 5 and 6, and then you had the baby in 6, and then you Halloween H2O, where they basically did away with all that. You could have had it where she goes after her son. In this film, she has a daughter, which is the one to her left. I don't know her name right off the bat, but it's her daughter. And it's like, oh my God, it's like there's no continuity when it comes to these Halloween movies, and it just bugs the hell out of me. I wish they would, just start over in a ways without Rob Zombie, of course, even though I do like the 07 one. But the thing is, start completely over and just do one every year, fresh off the bat. Do like a Avengers storyline or something where you have a payout at the end. But what are your guys' thoughts? Leave your comment in the box below, and subscribe if you ain't subscribed.